So here we have the baby in front of us. And my baby doesn't sit alone, so she's 4 months old. Of course, she doesn't sit alone. I lie her down and we'll see whether she's happy lying here. Maybe some toys will help, right? We have some equipment here, not only yoga stuff, but we have some toys. And she gives me a few moments, I think, moving back into downward facing dog. Sit bones reaching high. Shoulder blades firm against your back rib cage. Of course, you can always bend at those knees. If you bend at those knees and pushing the balls of your feet down and back in space with the knees a tiny little bit bent, this gives you a pretty nice opening, stretching your calves as well. With your hands pressing down and forward at the very same time. And from downward facing dog, we can now step the right foot to the outside of the right hand and lower the back knee down to the floor. Rotate the right foot, the right toes a little bit out to the side, so 45 degrees out to the side, and move the foot even a bit further to the right. And then flap that right knee a little bit open, so the inner arch of the right foot lifts, and then we can wiggle a little bit from one side to the other, right? Wiggle a little bit from one side to the other. And I'm going to move a little bit closer to Yuki because I want to bring my forearms down to the floor. Just see if that works for you. You can stay here on the previous pose. Or if you want to go further, bend the back knee, reach your right arm around and hold the top of your left foot. You're having fun there. Let go of the back foot. And step it slowly back into your downward facing dog again. Just for a moment. Before you bring your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Back knee goes to the floor. Open the left foot a little bit wider. Maybe move the foot a little bit further to the left. And to begin with, we just wiggle. As the knee flaps a little bit more to the side and the arch of the inner foot can lift. You might get a little bit of a pigeon pose stretch out of here, depending on how open your hips are. Yeah. And then I place my foot flat on the floor again before I bring my elbows down. Respecting your limits, of course, as always, right? We're not forcing anything. We want to have some fun time together, right? So if you want to go further, bend the back knee, reach your left hand around and hold the top of that right foot, rolling that right shoulder back. And allow your rib cage to follow and turn. Okay. And then from here, let go of that foot and step it slowly back into downward facing dog. Now from here, step the left foot more to the midline, reach your right leg up into three-legged dog, and then open at the hip, curl the hip open, bend the upper leg back into this nice side opening. And opening the hip flexor a little bit as well, from where we move forward into pigeon pose, so right ankle to right knee. You might need to support your right sit bone. Do so if you need some support here. And here we are again. This is a pretty nice setup. The same with the mini back bends. From here we can pretty nicely interact with our baby, right? If they want us to do so. Sometimes they are pretty happy entertaining themselves, right? Happy entertaining themselves. We can come onto the forearms again, and we can kiss their tummy if we wish. Yeah. And she has to wear a hat these days because she's scratching her head, having a little bit cradle cap, or however it's called, something like that. That's why you have to wear a hat at the moment, right? You want to play with this one. What is that? Oh, you can play with that one, right? And then from pigeon pose, we can move back into our downward facing dog again, just a moment. And change sides. But before we lift the left leg into three-legged dog, curl that left hip open, bend the upper leg, and guiding the upper thigh far back in space. Moving forward, pigeon pose. Left knee goes to left wrist. Oh, somebody needs a little bit more attention here. Oh, somebody needs a little bit more attention here. A bit itchy, isn't it? A bit itchy on the head. Not so nice. And we can take, you know, when the babies love, usually babies love when you sing to them, even if you can't. But even if you can't sing that well, baby still loves it. So I'm going to sing a short song to her at this moment. Right?
So of course, if our baby needs more attention, we give more attention, we sing a song or whatever works for your baby. And all the while we are still getting something out of it, like here, nice pigeon pose stretch. So yeah, just do something that makes your baby happy.
And moving back into our downward facing dog. So we need to change the setup here because baby is not happy. Eh? And we let ourselves be guided by the baby, because if the baby is not happy, you won't have fun either. So we can step it forward into a squat again, into a squat, and pick up the baby, yeah.